Hello, it's Kristie Marcotte. I recently ordered some stamp sets and coordinating dies from Pretty Pink Posh. I've never used their stamps before, but fell in love with their June release. It's also really fun that they are located in Washington State, and that's where I live as well. Since I ordered over $60 worth of goodies, I received a free gift, the Congrats script die. The first stamp set is called Blissful Butterflies. I really like the different styles, and it includes a lovely sentiment. The Darling Dragonflies is the set I really fell in love with. I like that the designs are easy to color. Koala Friends is a super cute set with a nice variety of different koalas, and I know I'll be using the sentiment all the time. Both of my kiddos love to read, so I couldn't resist buying the School Friends set. I'm sure my daughter will be borrowing it as well. The Everyday Greeting Sentiment set is so versatile, especially since I use sentiment stamps far more than images. The last set is called Sea Friends. Aren't the sweet creatures just adorable? I'm really looking forward to using them on a card. I was so excited to start using some of the fun Pretty Pink Posh goodies, I decided to do a quick card using the Darling Dragonfly stamp set and coordinating dies. I only use simple images when I color, and I don't color very often, even though I own quite a few Copic markers. It's not because I don't enjoy it. It's because my eyes strain easily when I have to focus on a lot of details. I was diagnosed with glaucoma many years ago. There currently is no cure, but thankfully there are treatments to help prevent blindness. If you haven't had your eyes checked in the past year, I highly suggest it. When I do color, I don't add any shading or highlights. I know my limits, and I'm okay with that. My favorite color is pink, so I just had to color some pink dragonflies. I'm using washi tape to secure the coordinating dies in place. The open design of the dies makes it so easy to line them up properly. I really like the thickness of the white border around the images. Some companies have a much thinner border. I'm a huge fan of cover-up dies. One of my favorites is the horizontal collage cover-up from MFT. It cuts out a fun frame with 10 squares and 1 rectangle. The inside pieces all have faux stitching around them. I decided to use a pattern paper from Lawn Fawn's Watercolor Wishes for my background. It's a pretty paper collection and perfect if you don't want to actually create a watercolor background. I used some score tape on the back side of the frame, and then I placed the cutout squares into the frame. The inlaid technique keeps the background nice and flat with a quilt look to it. I'm using a sentiment from the Everyday Greeting set and stamping it on the center rectangle piece. I love the scripty font used in this set. It's so pretty. The collage frame size is 4 inches by 5 1/4 inches, and since I love adding layers, I adhered the die cut to a piece of white cardstock that is 4 1/8 inches by 5 3/8 inches. Then I placed that on an A2 size card base, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inches. The extra layer gives the card a nice finished look. Now I'm creating a little scene with the stamped images. I thought the yellow background paper looked like a summer morning sky during the sunrise. And all the little dragonflies are just flying around happily, enjoying a fresh new day. I decided to add just a little bit of dimension to all of the images using the Extreme tabs by Tombow. They aren't quite as thick as the foam tape and can easily be cut into smaller pieces. One package lasts me quite a long time. For the cattails and the grass, I used liquid glue from Lawn Fawn. I stamped and colored 4 of the grass images so I could have a grass border all along the bottom of the card. It's fun to create a scene while still using a background cover-up die. I like how 4 of the grass images lined up perfectly across the card. Since I'm not donating this card to any organization, I felt free to add some extra bling and a little bit of glitter. I never use any glitter on cards I donate because it can be hazardous for the recipients. I always suggest checking guidelines whenever donating cards. I'm adding a little bit of Pretty Pink Posh's gold sequins and gluing them down with Ranger's Multi-Matte Medium. It really holds the sequins in place. One final touch is some glitter using a clear Wink of Stella glitter pen. It doesn't flake off and still adds a nice shine to the card. I can't wait to play with my other Pretty Pink Posh goodies. I added links to all of the products in the description box. If you enjoyed my video, please subscribe and don't forget to hit the like button. Thank you so much for watching and have a wonderful day.